Welcome to Popcorn Planet. I am Andy Signore, and great news for YouTube creators. I got to give YouTube props when they deserve it, and today they deserve it. Speaking to Newsweek, they confirmed anti-Amber Heard videos do not violate policies. I got to give them the button. Oh, hallelujah. Finally. Say it with your chest now. Yes. Now, what's so crazy about this story is that there are people out there, and this reporter at Newsweek wants to shut down channels that are anti-Amber. Now, what does this actually mean? Think about it. That means you, in theory, if you're anti-Amber, couldn't speak negatively about Amber. Literally, a jury would be negatively speaking about Amber, right? The jury's verdict would be negative speaking about Amber. Like, this is insane. So if you have an opinion you don't agree with Amber and you think she's guilty, basically Newsweek and everybody else behind this are trying to say, well, they shouldn't be allowed on the platform because that's not right. This is specific attacking of her and negative against her. So therefore they're anti this. Therefore it goes against your policy guidelines. No, it doesn't. It's opinion. We're allowed to have opinions. We're allowed to talk about opinions. And the fact that Newsweek, who's so blatant in their opinions and no care at all about what's honest, they're out there trying to shut the YouTubers down. This is wild. And what's so frustrating about this story is the channel should be reprimanded. The channel in question, I'm going to show you why, it absolutely should be reprimanded, but not for the reason they're giving. They're so tunnel vision protecting her and trying to distract people and get the media on board that they don't even realize that there are blatant violations on the channel in question that they should and could follow up on to reprimand it, and I think they should, and I want to explain it to you. But before I get to the channel in question, here's what happened. So YouTube said, no, anti-Amber Heard videos do not violate the policies. Here. And so they were reacting to a channel. Now, the channel was called Film Streak, and those of you who watch the show know I'm not a fan of Film Streak, and anybody who sends me videos from Film Streak, you're like immediately muted because I'm sorry, you just don't. Why are you sharing me that? It's all nonsense. It's complete clickbait. They never even tell you what's in the thumbnail. I'll save that rant for when I get to that portion of the video. Film Streak has now become Just In. Okay, so this is the channel in question. They once were Film Streak. They've now pivoted, and I think they've now, a lot of us have pivoted. They're doing celebrity news and movie news because they realize movie news sucks to do right now. It just does. It's too polarizing. It's not as fun. Content's not as good. That's why I've pivoted. But I really think they changed their name because Film Streak was getting a lot of heat because people were getting annoyed being tricked by them. And I wouldn't be surprised if they don't change the name again later, just to sort of keep tricking people. But this channel was caught. They wrote they had a job posting looking for a title researcher for Johnny News. And in the article, it literally even said, basically, we're looking for content that concerns something that proves how guilty Amber Heard is, as our fans are all Johnny Depp fans. So they prefer videos about new evidence, celebrities, or something else that goes against Amber or supports Johnny. Now, that's a ridiculous post. A lot of people want to accuse me of being biased towards Johnny. I've never, ever put something like that out, nor would I ever. That's ridiculous. This is insane that they put it out there. I will acknowledge that looks pretty terrible, but the reality is they're allowed. And you guys as consumers should dictate which ones you watch and which ones are full of crap. And this one's full of crap because they don't even believe in Johnny. They just like, our audience likes it, so we're going to go there. They're not genuine to you. They're just doing the algorithm. And to YouTube, I have a bone to pick with them still because they're promoting it. And this is just an AI created channel that's just and they're misleading you guys. They're lying to you guys, and they are profiting. And for that reason, it's frustrating because, misleading in titles and thumbnails is against the policy. Having an opinion about Amber, that's a complete ridiculous PR distraction that has nothing to do with it. But this is that channel, right? So they were out there causing this. So they were basically put up against, people were coming at them because like, how dare you? Look at all these channels coming at you. You were caught. You admitted you're anti-Amber. You were only doing content for Johnny. So therefore, you must be against. So they went to YouTube. And now YouTube told Newsweek it does not violate the guidelines, despite the channel, and this is Newsweek saying, despite the channel posting blatantly ridiculous videos that negatively target one individual. I mean, Newsweek, we could say that about you and Johnny. You're completely always negative to him, and with ridiculous articles like this one. So you want to deplatform them, of course, because they're putting your job at risk. but you guys get to allow to do it on yours. Understood. Got the hypocrisy there? I hope so, guys. So anyway, this Newsweek article wants to say, is basically saying, well, this channel should be banned because it's negative against Amber. That's what this article is saying. Here's what but YouTube responded. HATE speech, I got to be careful with my words here, is not allowed on YouTube. Our speech policies strictly prohibit content promoting V or H against individuals or groups based on certain protected attributes. We enforce our community guidelines rigorously and remove over 95,000 videos violating the H speech policy in the first 3 months of 2022. The platform reviewed the channel in a number of videos and concluded upon further review, the flagged videos do not violate our community guidelines or our advertiser-friendly guidelines. So basically, Amber's team is trying to say, well, we're in a protected group. We're a protected attribute. We're a woman. She's a survivor. How dare you allow these videos to negatively portray her? And YouTube, to their credit, was like, no, that's not how it works. That's not how it works. Amber's not a victim. She lost. A jury found her guilty of defaming Johnny, that she was lying about it. That's now on the court record. That's how, that's how it works. Just like you want to call Johnny things because the UK, well, now we get to do it towards Amber because he got a win. And the UK verdict, don't even get me started. Don't even get me started how corrupt that was. Do your homework, people. But yeah, so imagine you not having the right to speak about the verdict because she's protected. So therefore you can't talk about it. That's what the Newsweek is wanting to do. It's maddening. But what's also maddening is the fact that this site honestly should be reprimanded because I don't know why you guys send me this crap. I don't know why it's still so popular. If you were to look at the most popular videos, they just lie. They blatantly lie. Chris Rock, Will Smith, how dare you? You deserve it. You're delusional. Rock rages at Will Smith. Lie. It doesn't happen in there. He makes a comment. They get worse. Be ashamed. Don't say, I don't even know what it is. You destroyed our family. Jaden Smith confronts Jada Pinkett Smith after the Oscars. Lie. Complete lie. That's not in the video. Jenny Garner reveals how Ben Affleck destroyed the family after Jennifer Lopez. He cheated on me. Not in the video. Complete lie. They don't even attempt to acknowledge it. It's just not in there. Have some respect. Will Smith rages on James Corden. Apologize. No. F off. Like James Corden said that. Rages on James Corden for mocking Jada Pinkett just after the Oscars. Ridiculous. He ruined everything. Jada rages on Will Smith for the no, she didn't. I'll leave him. Like, why are you guys clicking this still? Look at these views. It's horrible. Nicole's reaction to working with Amber. Lies. She never said that. Worst time ever. And then they've tried to make it look like she's on some Zoom call interview so you guys buy it. I now know their thumbnail tactic enough that I don't even click them. And they got popular because there were a few moments of the trial that were accurate. And then they spun it into, well, let's do that for everything. He should be behind bars. Jim Carrey speaks on Will Smith. Should be arrested. He did say that, but he didn't say you're sick. And Will Smith definitely didn't say F off. It's insane. This is insane. Jason Momoa rages on Amber Heard for no, he didn't. All of this is lies. Not my son. Will Smith slammed Jaden for dating Tyler, the creator. No, he didn't. Never said not. That's my son. If you watch the video, you'll never see it. You guys get the point? James Corden exposes Amber Heard's lie. No, he didn't. He doesn't have the backbone to do anything like that. Anyway, it just keeps going. It keeps going. It keeps going. She's going to jail. James Franco, you're on your own. No, James Franco predicts Amber will lose and doesn't want to testify for her. Guys, when did he say that? He never said it. You lied. Oh, grow up. Will Smith, Jada. Now, this is how you get successful. You just lie. I could do that. I'm never going to do that to you guys. Sorry. I'd rather have integrity. But people want to say I'm TMZ and I'm like, this is absolute dangerous garbage. This channel, I don't know why you guys Film Streak. Now it's called Just In. You guys got to get rid of this out of your feed. It's and YouTube. Why are you not punishing this misleading titles. Chris Boozy, you want to go after somebody, that's how you get this one, because they are violating the policies. They are absolutely tricking people for views, and they're lying about it. And notice, it's not just Amber. They're trying to paint this as the anti-Amber channel. It's anti-Jada. It's anti-Will. It's anti a ton of people. I don't know what they're talking about. This is ridiculous. But what's so frustrating is Boozy out there, who's leading this charge to shut channels down for going unchecked for our egregious violations, weaponizing against women and marginalized communities. Give me a break. What are you tired from that stretch yet, Chris? My God. YouTube isn't happy. YouTube doesn't know you. YouTube could care less about you. YouTube's talking to Congress right now, and Gizmodo, dropped your quote because they're, all this press is awful. This had nothing to do with you. It's about how safe and, what are the companies doing to protect the users? All very good questions, and nothing's going to come after these. It never does, but they get grilled by these hearings. And, but here's Christopher Boozy trying to make it about him, which he always does. YouTube doesn't like his report. Dude, your report was a nothing burger. Nobody likes your report. It proved nothing. And everybody in Christopher's report seems to, from the ones I've spoke to at least, seem to have beef with him because he has beef with them, rather, because all the people in his report have tried to expose him for the person that he is and all the scams and things that he's done. And so he's gone after them, and this is all vendetta for him. It seems, allegedly. I'm putting my speculation warning up. I can't, I've spoken to people, so hearsay, but from what they seem like they know what they're talking about. I don't know. You have to check it out yourself, make your own opinion. But all the people that he's targeting are people that have come after him, and he doesn't want anybody coming and criticizing him. And that's what he's doing now for Amber. These people, the critics out there trying to censor us, are trying to just, control the narrative. They don't want you to see anything. I got plenty of my critics out there. I don't like when they lie about me. And there's some of them right now, even still, lying about me. That's frustrating when I see it. But they can say whatever they want about me. Critique me all day long. It's that they're allowed. You can't shut them down. It's ridiculous. You can't shut your critics down, Christopher, Amber. You guys delusional? Now, if someone lies on you, you can call it out. You can even proceed to try to take them to court, etc. That's one thing, and that's what Justin is doing. They're lying to you guys. They're completely lying to you guys. Now, they can go there and make negative Amber videos all day long as they're honest, as long as they're being very clear, or even just stating opinions. Which I guess maybe is how they're going to get away with this, allegedly. But I don't know. This stuff's what do you think, guys? Am I crazy? You guys should remove this from your feed. You can, if it ever pops up in your feed. How do I show you this quick? If you're streaming through stuff, I wouldn't want to do this because I like Jody here. But if you were here, you could click on if it comes in your feed, it's got to come in organically, and then you would go down and say, "Don't recommend channel." That's how you remove a channel you don't like and put it in your feed. So if you want to ever do that, hit the three dots, remove Film Streak, it's called Just In now. And there's a few more of them that are doing this. And guys, it's ridiculous. Let's watch the James Franco one just for a second.
There's restitution to be made. I will make.
You're using the quote that he said about the college girls. Has nothing to do with Amber. And they try to make it sound like he's talking about Amber. And then they just go and recap everything. James Franco never gave any quote. And then they actually steal our quotes from Amy. I think at some point, there's a couple quotes that I think they stole from Amy in our video, and they attribute to their own. And then again, I'm just fast forwarding. Now it's about the dogs, the premieres. It's all clips. And
Franco opened up about his sex addiction.
Yeah, I gotta be careful with the words.
In a clip of his rumors, the two struck up a friendship that would
It's
later
just the TikTok robot voice. These videos, these videos are literally made on a computer. Someone's just paste a couple keywords in, and then someone, or even an article, and then they literally can pop it in a machine now, and artificial intelligence will gather all the stuff off the internet, pieces together like on a rough assembly, and they may have someone just double check it just to make sure it's not like a picture of a cat in there that shouldn't be. But I've seen some of these videos where you'll notice that clip doesn't make sense. It's because the AI messed up and no one's checking. And literally, it's all the script's written by a computer, the edit is by a computer, the voice is a computer, and it's just regurgitated garbage. Why are we supporting that? Enough. Get rid of it. It's so stupid. Take it out of your feed. Please, that is worth fighting over. That is a frustrating thing. But thank goodness Thank goodness YouTube at least finally acknowledged it and said, yeah, you're allowed to not like Amber. You're allowed to make a video criticizing Amber. Of course you are. And to Newsweek, Emma Nolan, how dare you try to imply like we aren't able to? Because technically you are. What if we came at you, Emma, and said you can't be anti-Johnny? You can't be. Can you imagine how pissed Emma would be then? But suddenly we can't be anti-Amber because she's protected, I guess. Protected from what? She lied. The jury agreed. Sorry, we're allowed to critique it as long as we want, and we will continue to. And if you want to hear that and other important news, keeping it honest, hit that subscribe button, hit the bell for all alerts, smash the like button as well, leave a comment to help the engagement so we can get up there instead of film streak videos. Help us get honest news in the feed. Share it, spread the word, and also join us today live. We'll be live probably around like 3 p.m. is my guess. 2:30, 3 p.m. I hope to see you guys there. Join us for our lives. We have a lot of fun. We go through the day news. Always a pleasure. I'll see you then.